Hello crew, welcome back to the Gaming Ocean TCG channel. Hope everyone's doing well. And in this video, we're unboxing One Piece's latest starter deck, number 11, Starter Deck UTA. This starter deck just released a few days ago, on February 2nd, 2024. But I can't wait to dive into this deck, check it out, and see what these cards can do. And before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell button so you're up to date with the latest videos, help push the video out, share it to others so we can grow together as a channel. And with that, let's go ahead and dive into Starter Deck UTA, number 11 in the One Piece TCG. I really like the colors on the box. Really pretty. Very nice color combinations. All right, let's see. Here we go. Here we are. Oh, they packaged it differently this time. Check it out. Well, they still do have the This is still nice if you get into the One Piece TCG. Well, it's kind of stuck in here. Try to get it out, but they do have a player's guide on how to play the game, as always in every starter deck, which is cool. The phases, how to play, right? And of course, in the back, it is a mat. It's kind of tell you where cards are placed. So pretty cool. This is always a nice touch to starter deck, so that way you're not lost not knowing how to play the game. So that's cool. All right, so we'll put this to the side here. Boom. Then of course, you want to pick 2 starter decks up if you want to go ahead and max out your copies. But check this out, this packaging. Completely different than the last time, the other starter decks. Here is the starter deck itself. Feels nice actually. Don't know why I like the texture or the material there. And open it back here. Oh, very different. Okay, so this is literally just encased in this plastic. Interesting, like card sleeves. Very weird. I'll admit, I wish they still had the rubber band around the card so they can stay in place and not just moving all around, right? All right, here we go. So this is a green-based starter deck. That's pretty interesting. UTA being green. And let me go ahead and sleeve up the leader card. Here we are. So here is leader UTA. Check it out. So what does leader UTA do? Film type character. When UTA has one Dawn card attached to it when attacking once per turn, reveal 1 card from the top of your deck and add up to 1 film type card to your hand. Then place the rest at the bottom of your deck. So it searches for you. Quite interesting. So this is UTA. Is a different color. Oh, it's red in the back. Cool. Here's your leader card. One of those. Now, this is what I mean by getting 2 starter decks, because the SRs, you only get 2 ofs in the starter decks. And in One Piece, you can have up to 4 copies of the card. So here is the first SR, UTA. Cost of 3, has a counter of 1000. It's a blocker, and end of your turn, you may trash 1 event card from your hand. Set up to 1 of your film type characters as active. That's a pretty neat effect if you want to save a character card, set it as active so your opponent can't attack it on their turn. Pretty interesting, or maybe the card has a specific ability when it's active again. But we'll see as we go through the deck itself. Let's see your SR here, UTA. You get 2 of these. We'll sleeve both of them up. And there we go. UTAs. Next, well, looks like in this deck, the foils are 1 UTA and event cards. That's interesting. Let me go ahead and just leave them up right off the bat. I'll go ahead and read what this event card does, called New Genesis. 1 cost, so it's quite interesting. And here we go. Here is New Genesis. So, main, if your leader is UTA, look at 3 cards from the top of your deck. Reveal up to 1 film type card other than New Genesis and add it to your hand. Then place the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order and set up to 1 of your Dawn cards as active. Well, pretty neat. Again, another searcher. So it seems like search on search. The leader card searches when attacking, and this searches. So I would see the benefit of having 4 of these in the deck for a film type deck based on UTA. It's pretty cool. So those are your foil cards here. Now let's get into the rest of the deck. So I'm going to assume the rest is film type character cards, right? So we got the Brook. Okay, this is actually from the second set. On play, play up to 1 film or Straw Hat Crew type character card with a cost of 3 or less from your hand. Okay, so how many Brooks do we get in this deck? 4. Okay, got 4 Brooks. Monkey D. Luffy, again, from set number 2. It's a blocker, and on play, play up to 1 film or Straw Hat Crew type character card with a cost 4 or less from your hand. They just play each other off over and over again. Kind of cool. So you get 4 Luffys. Next, Usopp, again from the second set. And no real effect. It's counter of 1,000. It's a 3 cost. Okay. And we get 4 Usopps. Jinbei, same thing, no real effect. Counter of 1,000 with 4k power, 2 cost. Boss Jinbei, 4 of these, it looks like. Chopper, here's your special counters, 2,000. When 1 Dawn card is attached, when attacking, rest up to 1 of your opponent's characters with a cost 2 or less. That's cool. So you can, take out a small body. This is a 2 cost, 2k power. But again, you want to use these as your guard counters. You get 4 Choppers. Ooh, Law, okay. Again, this is also from the second set. 1,000 counter, 3k power. So on your main phase, activate. So you must rest 1 Dawn card. You may return this character to the owner's hand. Play up to 1 character with a cost 3 from your hand. So you return this and swap it out with a 3 cost character from your hand. Okay. And we get 4 of these. We got Nico Robin. Has a 1,000 counter. On play, play up to 1 film or Straw Hat Crew type character card with a cost 2 or less from your hand. So a lot of them are just playing cards from your hand. So it looks like you can swarm the field pretty easily. I've never played a film type deck. Counter 1,000, Frankie. Cool. Punk Frankie. 7k, 5 costs. Get 4 Frankies. And here's Zoro. 1,000 counter, 4 costs with 6k power. Cool. For these, I realized there was no Sanji. You're missing the crew. The rest of the crew. Alright. Here we go. Our event cards now. We got 3 Sword Style Onigiri. This is also from the second set. 3 costs, counter up to 1 of your leader or character cards getting 6,000 power during this battle. Then play up to 1 character card with a cost 3 or less and no base effect from your hand. Has a trigger, rest up to 1 of your opponent's leader or character cards with a cost 5 or less. Oh, that's pretty cool. How many of these we get? 4, alright. Ooh, here's a completely new event card from this deck. Backlight. She looks creepy. I'm not gonna lie, I've never seen Film Red. It's on my list. Main. If your leader is Uta, choose 1. Rest up to 1 of your opponent's characters with a cost of 5 or less, or KO up to 1 of your opponent's rested characters with a cost 5 or less. Ooh, delete or rest. One or the other. It's a 2 cost event card. How many do you get? 2. Well, if you want another max copies, get another starter deck. Here's another new event card. So 3 costs. I'm invincible. Main. Set up to 1 of your Uta leader as active. Alright. Trigger. Up to 1 of your leader or character cards gain 1,000 power during this turn. So you can search one more time. You think about it. You swing with your Uta, activate this, set it as active, swing again, another search. Nice. How many of these do we get? 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. And that's all. And then after that is 10 Dawn cards so you can play because you need 10 Dawn cards for your Dawn deck. That is the max. No special Dawn cards, just your basic generic Dawn cards, which is actually pretty cool. They're also different cover in the back, like a greenish white, while the One Piece play deck, blue, and your leader cards are red. Cool. So that's what you get in the UTA Starter Deck 11. A green-based deck based on film-type character cards, and it looks like they just swarm the field. Quite interesting, actually. Seems like a fun deck to play. Swarming type decks are fun. Kind of, overwhelm your opponent. They have to answer to so many bodies on the field, so that's pretty cool. Feels like the new cards in the starter deck base everything around UTA and film type cards. So a nice support for film type character cards. Pretty neat. Definitely a fun deck to play. Actually a good deck to actually start out playing the game. It's very simple, very straightforward. I'm not a green player, but this looks pretty fun. But there you have it, the unboxing and showcasing of Starter Deck 11 UTA. And One Piece players, what do y'all think about the new UTA leader card and the film type card support? Will it make film decks a lot better? Let me know in the comments down below. And again, hope y'all enjoyed the unboxing of Starter Deck 11. And if you did, Don't forget to like and subscribe, support the channel, join the crew for more TCG content and openings, and until next time, smooth sailing.